Been live for 5 seconds and Twitch hasn't dropped a frame, so I'm going to guess it's going to be okay for now at least. Thank you all for joining us again for another Saturday afternoon. Sakura Wars So Long My Love stream. I am, as always, Bogrider Josh, and joining me I have the Krampus and AKA Vince. Alright, so skipped last week because of Star Wars Day. This is a thing that happened. Played some Yoda stories and Twitch dropped about 85 million frames. Yeah, extreme action of Yoda stories obliterates the bitrate, apparently. Okay. What's up? Okay, let's see. Try it now.
Okay.
Okay, now it's coming through. He's a little quiet, but now he is actually coming through.
Alright, say something again. Adjust the volume.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're good.
Alright.
Okay.
Technical issues, lovely. Alright.
Hey, at least it only took a little bit to fix.
Yep. Alright,
Yeah.
so today then, we get started on the Subaru chapter.
Yep.
In Sakura Wars So Long My Love. Now, as far as that goes, the Subaru chapter is actually a little bit shorter than most of the other chapters we've been doing, just because it's sort of a character that's already been there, and we've already had a lot of sort of character establishment on her part through the other chapters. So
Also,
they
the
don't
character is a little bit shorter than the others.
So they don't actually spend a whole ton of time on her chapter. Like, I don't think there's even a free time section in hers, like there is in most of the others. So the fact that we got started a little bit later shouldn't be too much of a damper on our setup here. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the Subaru chapter here.
It's been 5 months since you joined us here in New York, Shin.
Feels like it's Sunnyside every fucking day.
Since then, the Star Division has received only minor damage. You've been a great asset.
So that, as you could probably assume, is if you've gotten the shit kicked out of you constantly in battle, you actually lose points with Ratchet there, and everybody else is kind of upset with you.
Does that only count shoot downs, or is that actual damage?
Some little know-nothing punk.
Pretty sure it only counts shoot downs, because as you may recall, I've had the absolute shit kicked out of a number of the pilots during combat, but none of them were shot down in any timeline that actually still is extant.
Yep.
Quantum video games.
Well, we have the ultimate power of the save point.
Yes, very impressive. I'd follow you into any battle. Keep doing your best.
Well, at least her personality made a 180.
Yeah. Weren't you like a nihilist 5 minutes ago?
She's a Tumblr nihilist.
Is something wrong, Subaru? You've been awfully quiet. Nothing I need to bring up right now.
So what you're saying is her nihilism took a fall.
Yep.
A melancholy intellect. Bang to the rooftops.
Looks like the rooftops aren't finished yet from that splash screen.
So yeah, we get basically some boost with everybody for making it this far without fucking up, essentially.
Excellent.
But we didn't get a boost with the Weasel.
Except Subaru. We don't get a boost with Subaru. She's not impressed. Until we do that.
Excellent.
Obviously, we can fuck that one up
Yeah, kind of figured.
Hmm.
Ask the wrong question, you don't get the bonus from her. Ah, good. He's ruining eggs for everyone.
Salad and cheese omelet sounds disgusting. Not together, you idiot.
Ham.
Everyday life. Rosita, you can't read or spell.
Rosita, you can't spell a crossword puzzle.
No, she's the type of idiot savant who can't read, spell, has no idea how letters work, but can somehow do crossword puzzles.
Oh, so she's a New York Times crossword puzzle editor.
Exactly. What do you think your job is in the spare time?
It's Polaris, North Star.
Subaru, would you help me with this crossword puzzle question?
No, go hang.
Article. Let me see it.
It's got the jumble underneath it. That's
All right,
much
the
more
crossword's
Subaru's
all
jam.
finished. You don't mind if I read the paper now, right?
Wow.
Ah,
She filled in
Killjoy.
all the answers. I wanted to do it. So big, Subaru.
Well, on the bright side, the ferret's holding her back.
Hey, why'd you finish the whole
Don't,
thing?
she'll kick your
You know
ass.
how much Rosita likes crossword puzzles? I'm leaving now. Tell Cherry I don't need that coffee.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Kindly go away. Subaru has nothing to say to you. Get off the elevator, now.
Yeah, I figured that'd be the case.
Yep.
Yep.
Again, by no means trying for a perfect playthrough.
Yep.
Hmm.
How'd it go? What'd she say? I see. I haven't seen Subaru this way in a long time.
Apparently she's off her meds.
Oh yeah, before you joined, she was like this all the time. Once you got here, she opened up a lot. Started talking to everyone.
This is her after opening up a lot?
It seems like she got upset after she read this article.
I'm not sure why she'd be upset by an article that said Subaru of the New York Little Lips Theater is the worst actress ever made.
Ah, the critics, the true demons.
Statue that got sold off for a ton of money at an auction.
I would have loved if the critics in the audience were actually the demons in disguise. That would have been a great twist.
Hard to say, but I think that's what did it. She must have some connection.
That
to
requires
it.
more creativity than in that
Crossword
respect, at least, than this game has.
confused. Subaru is so mean.
Oh god, her cheeks. She ate the ferret.
Don't worry.
Cough it
I'll
up.
buy you a whole book
Slap her in the
of
back.
crosswords.
Maybe she'll throw it up.
We can do them all together.
You mean it? Promise? Yay! Words! Words! Breakfast is served. Better get in here before it gets cold. Food!
So we put the sedatives in the food like we said, right? I forget which one was hers. Great, one of us is taking a nap.
It may have been sedatives. It may have been sugar. I get those mixed up all the time.
Don't teach a child to tap dance, they'll never stop.
They will if you take their feet.
Look, if it was up to me, we'd have gone Psycho Gundam with Rosita's, Kobu a long time ago. She doesn't need a head to pilot it, right? We can just replace that with a stick.
No, Naruto got to grow back anyways.
Suddenly, I'm the king of New York.
I was going to the exact same place. Guys, we've got to get our act together. Christian Bale's going to be here.
Newsies, now with more guns.
She's casting flare. Run! Who taught this child magic?
Same one that taught her how to shoot.
Yeah. A horrible person.
I have a question, but I don't actually want to know the answer.
Huh.
That's the way it is with all Sakura Wars games. Forbidden lore cannot be unlearned.
Anytime this section feels like ending.
Like ending, yep.
You can pat her on the head, you can talk to her, and certainly nothing else.
There we go.
Okay.
God.
The next scene is the one where Rosita and I meet Subaru and Harlem. Ready, Subaru?
Look, they're gonna need a lot of practice with how they butchered Hamlet. Hamlet is kind of baby steps.
Why aren't you in costume yet? Subaru shall not rehearse. She has no need for it. And besides, you two aren't good enough to rehearse with me yet. Rosita's dancing is especially poor.
Jesus.
Rosita? You mean me?
No, the other Rosita.
Your balance, footwork, movement.
Puruzita too.
You don't belong on stage.
But I'm doing the best I can.
Subaru, what's wrong with you?
Now we're gonna have to hear that whine all day.
There are some things you just don't say to a child. Are you even listening to yourself?
Subaru never listens to Subaru.
Of course. Shall I repeat it for you? Her dancing is depressing. I don't even want to be on the same stage with her.
What's the German word for you're right, but you're also an asshole?
I would like it noted that they use the same musical backing for Subaru being bitchy as they do for the demons attacking New York.
Yes, because she's done more damage to the review than the demons have.
Really pissing me off, Subaru. What did Rosita
We should
do
just
to
put
you?
her in the giant skull with guns coming out of the eyes.
I suppose you're all just getting worse. Where do you get off?
At Broadway, where they have a better theater.
I'll make you cry along with her.
Everyone, please, don't fight!
Otherwise, the birds will come back.
Diana, little Miss Subaru needs some manners beaten back into her. Shin, what's your problem? She couldn't have hit me anyway. She's about as fast as a beached whale. Idiot.
Just for reference, this is another chapter where I'm probably going to get a lot of the negatives just because I'm playing Shin to a certain type, and that type is like an actual, like, nice person, and that mostly pisses Subaru off.
Subaru, you really went too far this time.
If you'll excuse me.
It's possible for someone to develop new type powers completely related to being an asshole.
We don't need her. I'm too pissed off to rehearse right now. We should just stop for the day. Come on, Rosita. We'll go to the garden and get something to drink. Cool us down.
Okay.
Teach you how to drink.
That was her all
And I will
right.
chuck a bottle at Subaru.
Acting really strange.
Come on, Diana. I'll get you a soda or something.
Those come in glass bottles, too.
Her Numa was full of bitch energy.
Ah, ass steam.
Sorry, Shin.
I think I know how to fix this. Alright, everyone, grab a limb, take her to the bathroom, give her a swirly. That should help. And update Java.
This has nothing to do with her being a genius. It's everything to do with her being a horse's ass. Like a Bigfoot. Or, as we call them, a Sasquatch.
Skunk ape.
Well, how long has it been since he's actually taken a bath? Paradigm shift. El Sai Kongru. What? What?
Let me think. So what episode, or yeah, what chapter did we accidentally purposely walk in on the women's bath?
2, 3 maybe.
I think that was 3.
So a few days at most.
Well, remember, from the start till now, it's been 5 months.
Yeah, this has not all happened over the course of like a week. This has been several months.
Yeah.
Strictly speaking, each chapter is roughly a month.
Hmm.
Oh, this'll end well.
I hope it's a Looney Tunes style, like, box on a stick. Yes, we lure her into a box, and we beat her with a stick. I'm gonna defeat her in conversation.
And we continue to please Rosita.
Yeah, it happens.
Look,
Turns
she's
out
a creature.
Go ahead.
She's a creature of simple comforts. She wants food, she wants head pats, and she wants to shoot people in the face with revolvers. As long as you let her do that, you're fine.
Yeah, as I was gonna say, it's real easy to please idiots.
Yeah. She doesn't care about complex social relationships or the plight of birds. Oh, that's getting into some dark territory I'd like to not go into. Back. So what about this bear trap we're setting for Subaru? Our heroes, ladies and gentlemen. Ratchet!
I mean, you're not wrong, but
Electroshock is a last resort. I mean, yes, it does work in very specific circumstances, but not the kind you're thinking of. You're just thinking of, capital punishment. Remember, if we get rid of Subaru, we might get another Rosita. Not children! One of them's a lawyer! One of them passed the bar exam! I mean, granted, yes, they act like a bunch of high school hooligans, but... Did you guys ever notice that the rooftop goes low polygon when we're not doing something important? It's how Sunnyside saves money.
Alright, what's our photos theme this month? Perfect background scenery for Diana.
Right, KFC. Got it.
I mean, we're totally not going to do that.
No.
No, but we're telling her we are, so she likes us more.
It's okay to lie to Cherry. She's used to being lied to by men.
Remember, to be a good leader in the theater review of any nation, you have to lie your ass off constantly and be a social chameleon.
Sometimes I wonder whether or not we're the baddie.
Oh no, we're the good guys in comparison. We're
Yeah.
petty and spiteful.
This isn't one of the ones where you could be like, are we actually the baddies? It's like, no, we're facing off against literal demons.
We're facing off against literal demons, and we're just petty.
In case you missed that, by the way, they sell Diana-branded bandages.
I'm just kind of glossing over it as I palm my head and I worry about this town. I don't think we're the baddies, but I do wonder if we're investing resources into a town that really needs to be saved.
It's New York, so no, this is actually kind of a waste of resources.
Let's go save Oregon. Oregon at least has something pretty to look at. Oh, we got the full deedly-dees on that one.
Yep. Can't be too nice to Henri.
No.
Otherwise her whole tsundere thing falls apart.
Otherwise she'll get complacent.
Yes, and we wouldn't want there to not be a tsundere.
Look, she's got to be on her toes when she goes out and pilots the battleship.
So do you actually know what to take a photo of?
Not a clue. I'm guessing Central Park. Whoop, that is not what I meant to do. Refiguring out buttons.
Yep.
It's almost like not doing this for 2 weeks makes it hard for me to remember what buttons on the Xbox One controller correlate to what I set up for the Wii Remote controls. Good enough. Let's try that. If that doesn't work, go take a picture of the fucking library. If it's not that, I got nothing.
Let me think.
Want
They're
somewhere-
gravy.
They want somewhere nice and quiet. This is a city where bank robberies and explosions take place on a regular basis. I got nothing.
Well, is there a graveyard?
No. We just dump all the dead bodies in the Hudson. There we go. Good. Yep. Okay, right location, bad composition. Got it.
Bad composition.
Just set up the shot poorly, essentially. Keep doing this until we get this right, even though it doesn't actually matter for this playthrough. It's important, damn it. For reasons.
Yeah, what does this give you anyways?
This is one of the things for building up the stuff to get the Supernova Strike.
Ah, okay.
You literally can't get on the first playthrough. I mean, somewhat more importantly, it actually gets you the special photos. So.
Hmm.
It's not spicy.
Okay.
Just makes me not want to eat mashed potatoes that I get from her. You got your dark pneuma germs all over the beater.
I can wait for next chapter, Shiny.
Sometimes I wonder if there's really a place for me, a cowgirl with a samurai sword and a horse in this big city, and sometimes I wonder if I'm just a walking anachronism. But then I forget what an anachronism is, and I feel fine.
Oh wait, no, I remember where we're supposed to go.
I'm going to the jazz club.
No, wait, run to the wrong thing. I think it's supposed to be Bay Area. Buckle up.
I was joking about the Looney Tunes trap.
They're not.
What? 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 So many questions come to mind. Do something about the scorpion. Shoo.
Rope.
The shoe.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes more sense that Rosita built the scorpion death trap.
Yes.
I was gonna say, Diana, is there some dark pneuma going on here? Oh God.
Oh, no, wait, it's not Harlem yet. Hold on. Sorry, I just remembered what one of the other idiotic traps is. I believe it's Maggie's.
No.
No. It's not Maggie's. The restaurant, maybe. Yep, here we go.
Oh my God. There's only one thing that could make it better, and I think they're going to do it. Because this is that kind of wacky slapstick. Yep. Went exactly where I thought it was going.
1 second. Hit a button.
Yeah, no, that's still no. Yeah.
Okay, computer. Come
Uh,
on. There we go.
so, yeah, I'm fairly certain there aren't actually scorpions native to New York.
No, there aren't.
She obviously brought one.
She's been here for months.
I gotta say, as dumb as this whole part of the chapter is, I'm kind of digging the increasingly stupid and desperate plan to get revenge on Subaru the Roadrunner.
And by revenge, we mean kill her with a scorpion.
Well, okay, remember, Rosita's an idiot.
If I am remembering correctly, this chapter also has probably the most special thing in this game. And it's another instance of I apologize in advance.
Steak.
Boom. Then they both died. Hey, get out of the fucking street! I'm trying to drive here, asshole!
First the birds, now this.
Lovely sounds of New York.
Yep. Bonus, it's Subaru driving the truck.
Yeah.
Do you know what your crime is? Your sin. It is your
Whoa! Whoa! We went into a whole different visual novel. Whoa!
Give me just a second here. I forgot to pull up my notes before I started stream today.
Ooh, doggy.
So, I assume this is the villain of the chapter?
I don't know why you would think that.
Oddly enough, he looks somewhat normal outside the 2 tick marks on his head, so I'm gonna assume he has a second form that is completely fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god!
It's a statue of a woman. I made it myself. My statues can
A
be found
statue
all
in the
across
alleyway at this time of night in this particular location.
Yes.
So this, ladies, gentlemen, and all those in between, is Sugarubi. My notes say, only the blind can truly see. He is voiced by Liam O'Brien. Notes say, this guy has like 500 voice credits. If it's an angry, growly, screamy boy, there's like an 80% chance it's him. He's Ashura from Asura's Wrath. He's War from the Darksiders games. Akihiko from Persona 3 and the related games. He's one of the players on the Critical Role live play series. And he is also, probably most notably, Gaara from Naruto. But like I said, he's got like 1 million voice credits.
Mm-hmm.
So he's Gaara of the Funk. Got it.
Yeah.
Looks almost
Why do
alive.
you think they're so popular? If you want one, I can give you a fair price.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's too bad. Anyway, I really should be going. Goodbye.
Like, I'll say this much for Sugarubi. If Dokurobo did not exist, Sugarubi would be far and away my favorite villain in this game. Just because it's just like, Jesus, Taiga. Does he have to wear a goddamn placard that says I'm skeevy and evil?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I like he had to paint the angry eyebrows on himself so he could do the Cyclops thing on his mask.
Gather the Numa of all the women I can find as a gift for our Lord.
Yeah, we took a turn into like a Valkyrie visual novel some time ago.
Hey, Sugarubi, our lord just contacted me. Said he doesn't want your gift of Numa, and also you're creepy.
Why did Dokurobo have to die? At least he just brought me gold. At least he was an entertaining jester. Not like, you know, this guy. The reject from the Black Lilith series. Don't you have some ninja women to go accost?
Well, Shinster, that sounds like a big problem. That's not mine. Bye.
Yep. I'm sorry, morale is Ratchet's problem, or your problem, or the problem of that koi fish, but it's not mine. I just bankroll this.
I sit
In this particular-
I sit in the spinny chair, I look good, I don't solve problems.
Although in this particular case, I don't actually blame Sunnyside.
No.
Did one of you set a scorpion trap in the middle of a construction site? That would be me. Suddenly I'm a lot less surprised now. Well, Shinster, you're the inmate at this asylum. Handle it. Straitjackets are in the closet. I realize they're terrible, but oh my god, he actually has straitjackets in the closet.
She realized she's not perfect, so now she's debating whether it's worth trying to change.
So, by the way,
this is justification.
this is something else I've been trying to wrap my head around. Did we actually look at the article that pissed off Subaru?
They vaguely mentioned it was something about a statue being sold.
Okay.
Hey, Jin, how's it going? Sunnyside is now really the time?
Sunnyside, if you're making a metaphor, it's rapidly losing cohesion.
Yes, Sunnyside. I'm like 18. I've eaten breakfast once or twice.
You already have an appropriatism for this. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. You don't have to turn that into a Japanese thing, too. You god-awful bowl cut.
You're half cooked on one side.
Ugh, if any part of him is properly prepared, I'll eat my shoes.
Honestly, I blame that one on the translation.
Possibly. Sunnyside is
No.
actually written pretty strangely, even in the Japanese.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be a really weird dude.
kind of a weird goober who owns a mansion in the middle of Central Park.
They're performing Viva Harlem.
Yeah. Sucks to hear it's warm for you, Jin. It's actually been kind of strange and rainy and shitty here for the past couple days.
Well,
Oh god, what trap did Rosita set now?
Mr. Sunnyside, I need you.
I said we weren't doing that kind of visual novel. This is a wholesome family show. Don't you encourage your Sunnyside.
Place, Aubrey.
No, what I meant was...
So you don't need me? Perhaps it's Shin you need. But I find
Oh, God.
Well, fuck you too, Michael.
God damn it.
Your mind makes you think I was calling you handsome. What's wrong with you? There's an
Thank you.
emergency.
What's wrong? Just calm down and tell us.
I did tell you.
God damn it.
It's an emergency.
Thank you, Cherry. Very fucking descriptive.
I see. So that's why you were so upset.
I was born with a short fuse. You should have known that.
Subaru was saying mean things about Sheens.
I don't see how this is an emergency.
She is mean for me, but leave him alone.
I said nothing mean. I simply said that we don't really need him, and it's true. Shinjiro is unprofessional and inexperienced. We have no reason to listen to him.
Whether that's true or not, he's also our friend.
Backhanded compliment. Thank you, Diana.
What? I'm sorry, Dana. What the fuck do you mean whether that's true or... I'm sorry.
Besides, he's not wrong all the time.
Okay, you can stop. We're good. We're good, Diana. I got this from here. Wow.
That's just like you, man. Totally confident. Gotta love it.
But aren't you supposed to be the ever humble samurai?
Samurai, yes. Humble, fuck you.
Look, even a samurai can go, yes.
Say fool.
Shin, you should really take this more seriously.
Why? It's just Subaru dunking on me. That happens like 6 times a day. You can set your fucking watch by it.
Well, anyway, we've got to work hard to prepare for next week. But I'm sure you're up to the task, Shinster.
As long as you dance flawlessly, there won't be any problems. My part is already perfect.
And here is the part that is great and also I'm sorry.
So you better get to work. Don't want to let everyone down, now do you? Subaru. Hey, Subaru, hold on! I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, we might not get to that part quite yet. I know it's in this chapter somewhere.
If he loses, he'll dance on stage in your place.
No. He's just doing the neck cut no thing.
There's really no need for this. I think we all just need to calm down and talk about it.
I accept your challenge. My victory is a foregone conclusion, of course. But you're brave to even try. So I'll make sure.
Wow, you actually did say she liked.
Yeah.
Way to go, Shin! You're a true samurai! Now kick her ass! How about the Bay Area construction site as the location for our duel?
The construction. Are we recreating Darkman?
Couldn't care less where we rumble. Then I'll see you there tonight.
Also, don't talk about rumbling. That's an entirely separate thing, and you have not taken nearly enough jazz tap for that.
Listen, if we're gonna rumble anywhere, it's supposed to be in the Bronx. That's how this works.
Exactly. Doing the finger snaps. God. Damn it.
Soak it in, fellas.
I'd rather not.
And this is why we don't send her to school. Our insurance won't cover it.
Subaru has never lost, except for that one time in an alternate timeline where she got knocked off a roof. Getting like 1,000,000 Ratchet points. Unfortunately, it's a first playthrough, so we can't actually go the Ratchet route.
Yep. Thanks, Diana, for the vote of confidence.
Diana's been just harsh with the backhand compliments this entire time.
Look, she's been living in Sunnyside's mansion. She learned from the best. Let's not worry about the gender thing, okay? That's small potatoes compared to Subaru's off her lithium. Might want to drop a
Nope,
save state.
it's fine.
Ah, okay.
There's the North Star. You can't normally see it from within the city.
That'd be Polaris, the North Star.
Did you know that in ancient China, the North Star represented the god of death?
What doesn't
Better
represent the
not
god of
for
death?
you, don't you think, Shinjiro?
I would like it noted, by the way, that Shinjiro is just wielding a real-ass katana here.
Mm-hmm.
Subaru is prepared whenever you are.
Gundam fight. Ready, go!
Very well. I shall proceed from my opening stance. So tedious.
Were you aiming for the dodge?
Nope.
Okay.
duel, you must have the courtesy to give it your all.
Believe it or not, I actually do know what I'm doing on this part.
Okay, cool. Like, granted, none of these have been particularly difficult, except for, like, the one with that was having trouble recognizing our inputs.
A wise
Yeah.
strategy. If your enemy were not as deft as Subaru.
No, in this particular case, this was actually one of the most interesting things I think they did with the actual input system in the game, so I really do remember this.
Very well.
Also, somebody's audio from the game is coming through their microphone.
Let's finish.
I think it might be Vince.
Yeah, possibly.
I'm gonna turn the computer volume down.
Yeah, just a little bit. It doesn't happen all the time, but whenever somebody gets particularly loud and they're shouty.
We have moved into the end game. The duel is
Highlander Endgame.
Do you realize that I could kill you whenever I wish? As a duel, a dance, or a game, your performance was hideous. You lose, Shinji.
We'll be going until the end of this chapter, Jin. Usually for the Sakura Wars streams, we just play a single chapter per stream. So, it'll probably be about maybe another hour. This is one of the shorter chapters, so... We started late, but it's a shorter chapter, so...
The result would be exactly the same. Can you not see that? That's enough, Shin. You can't beat her. Not yet.
Yeah, by the way, doesn't matter what you do, you lose this duel.
Yeah, I kind of...
Yeah.
And forget the promise. I knew I'd win all along. Fine, if you so desire. But please, perform better than you did tonight.
Ratchet, you say that like I care about Sunnyside's opinion. We are really stressing that metaphor, aren't we?
How good a musical can you put on with just a MIDI player?
Good enough.
You ever think Shin's just a really advanced robot being piloted by someone? Like, there is no nephew, Taiga just does, or, Shinichi just doesn't want to come over to the, United States.
Ogami's like, dear God, Koran, make me something to send.
Yep.
I just assume that all visual novel protagonists are actually autonomous robots.
Good call. Got about as much personality as it.
They're Eddie Murphy from that one movie where he is a robot piloted by a crew of very tiny alien Eddie Murphys.
Yep.
Indeed.
Alright, Rosita, we're resorting to extreme measures. Make him dance. Bang, 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 bang.
Not that I care personally. I have no involvement. Why? Why am I even still with them? Why do I care about them? I feel like I've gone insane.
I sound like I've gone insane.
I care about
Feelings.
people? What madness is that?
Feelings.
I stopped talking in third person. What the hell is wrong with me?
Strictly speaking, I'm pretty sure Subaru only does the third-person thing when she's talking to other people. I think when she's talking to herself, she does just use the indicative I. Bizarrely.
She's apparently not motivated.
Nope.
Because we haven't had a chance to actually earn that many points with her. Most of what we've been doing is going against her because she's being a butt.
It's fine. It'll all be fine.
Yep. Remember, we did a lot of cussing out of Diana, too, and then at the end we earned a bunch of points to make up, and she was highly motivated by the time the actual fighting started. Candygram for Taiga.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I hope this is not what I think it is. But we've played through this before.
Oh god.
I'm really hoping it's not what I'm remembering it is.
Wow, he's even cuter than I expected. Way to go, Henri. Well, I won't lie. I'm pretty good with the rouge brush.
To answer your question, Jinnarin, it's Bograt who's playing. I am the Krampus. The other guy you're hearing is just Vincent.
AKA Vince.
AKA Vince. And Shiv is not here with us today, but he is also a part of the crew.
Yeah. Technically speaking, we also have HP Brain Case, and strictly speaking, Hunter is also sort of a satellite member. This actually started as a video production group for making some stuff, but nothing ever came of that, and we eventually transitioned into just doing gaming stuff, so...
Also, this is not nearly as bad as I thought. At least the outfit.
I was assuming one of two things, and this is the better of the two, actually.
Yeah, likewise.
So we're clear on this, by the way. One of the main reasons I was trying to get a full game playthrough done before we actually started streaming this is because you can unlock the ability to just be in this outfit the entire game.
Okay.
Don't talk like that, Cherry. He's a total perv. Oh, he's not that bad. I just want a little taste anyway. Stop it! Don't even joke about that!
I am so sorry about the entire rest of this chapter, basically.
Okay. Sorry, Tiger. Do you forgive me? Oh, yeah. You need a stage name. So from now on,
He's an actor, not a stripper.
Peppermint. How's
You can
that?
be both.
Just so we're clear on this, by the way, because I don't think they actually go into it if you don't choose that particular one. If you shout out the, why am I a girl, they basically explain, look, you're performing at the Little Lip Theater. Only women are part of our our performing troupe.
I don't know. You just look like a peppermint. All right, Tiger. Get out there. Good luck.
You could have also gone with Candy Cane.
But if we're being real here, I think Taiga's perfectly fine with this.
To the
Yeah.
theater, of course.
It's one of the least embarrassing things, it's one of the least embarrassing things he's done since joining the troupe. Oh, yeah, Jin. No doubt.
What's the big deal? You're cute. Show the world your hip new look. They say that where men need courage, women need charm. Now you can get some of both. Oh, stop being a baby. Just get out there. Go, go, go.
I think the only thing that would trip him up about this outfit is if he's having to wear heels and not flats.
Pretty sure they're flats.
Okay. I also don't think you can tap in heels.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as somebody who's been in theater, unless there's an absolute reason for it, the women wear flats.
Yeah. I just wouldn't expect this game to get that kind of intricacy.
Oh, nice. 22-inch drawing monitor. If I had any artistic ability, I love tablets and drawing tablets and all that stuff. I just have zero actual artistic ability. The technology is super cool, though. In case you missed that, by the way, we literally took one step and this happened.
Yep. Oh man, I kind of want to see the "I'm actually a man" response. Oh, okay. That's some troubling politics right there.
I mean, this was A, early 2000s, and B, it's Japanese. They do not handle this situation delicately.
No, okay, yeah. The outfit is better than I thought, but all the train wreck just came later. Got it. I love that last line.
Yeah, just lose a duel.
Wow.
Okay, we're good now. We can head to the theater.
What, we're not actually going to try and find her?
No. I don't care. I've crushed her spirit. It's all we needed.
Oh, you're a terrible person. Sure, I don't want to wander the rest of the city and find our other friends.
One last stop. Ah, right, he's at the jazz club.
I like the jazzy music. There are going to be so many confused members of the review.
And yeah, it looks like she's in flats, or at the very least, if they're not flats, they are an incredibly low heel. Still prettier than you.
God damn it. I'm about to blow your tiny little mind, child.
So she has a problem with object permanence.
Yes.
Remember,
She's an idiot.
Rosita's an idiot. Case in point. Clark, where'd Superman go? Superman, where did Clark go? He was just here.
So Jin, to explain again, so because you lost the duel with Subaru, you have to take her place in the performance of Viva Harlem, but only women perform in the New York Review. So you have to be dressed up as a woman, otherwise the audience will be basically pissed off and thrown off. So they dressed you up like a woman. You don't actually get this unless you specifically yell about why am I a girl. But it's honestly kind of funnier just to say I'm the prettiest girl in the room, mostly because it upsets Henry. Also, just in general, this particular situation leads to a lot of comedic scenes, like the part where you realize that literally putting on a wig makes Rosita think you're a different person.
Go back and...
No, forget her. You got a performance to get to, man.
Look, I have to speak for Shiv because he's not here. Gemini is the best party member.
No, she isn't.
Technically, she's not even a party member.
But by a wide margin, she's the best party member.
Not even remotely.
Ratchet's not in a Obu, she doesn't count.
I actually like both Karen and Subaru better than Gemini. Or Gemini.
Agree to disagree.
Aren't we technically trying to romance Gemini, though?
Oh, we already missed that. There's a mandatory scene in the second...
So at this point, what I have decided is, for the date thing, what happens, there's actually the option that you don't actively choose to date anybody, and if you do that, it'll automatically throw you into the date with whoever you actually have the most affection for. I've decided that's what we're going with in this playthrough, actually, just to see what happens.
Yep. That's a good call for it.
Because I have no idea at this point.
You know the one problem with that, right?
Oh, I'm entirely expecting it to end up being Rosita, frankly. Okay, so progress report after an hour and 15 in. We have dropped some frames, but it's kind of normal frame levels. It's like less than 2%. It is not the, like, 10,000 frames when Twitch is really misbehaving. So,
yeah,
we're doing okay.
Alright, good.
Freaking meh. Good enough.
Good enough. Good enough for secret theater government work.
That's right.
I'm glad that works on a good enough scale.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, as long as you hit 4, like, get into the 4th block, it's...
There are some of them that actually reward you for getting a full bar, but it's never required for anything.
Oh yeah, Jen. No, it is definitely less of a big deal with visual novels when we're dropping frames. My bigger concern is the past, like, week or so, when Twitch was really acting up, it would actually drop us long enough that it would drop the actual stream and then act like we started again. So we ended up having the stream split up into like 2 or 3 chunks, which makes it a pain in the ass for uploading to YouTube.
Yeah. Also, I love the Bub Visor ad in the bottom right corner.
Yes, Budweiser. Certainly not Budweiser.
Blend
Sound two
products.
different things. Okay, now the question I have about the alternate mode where you stay in the peppermint costume. Does that affect cutscenes and or the actual art like this? Or is it just your portrait in the lips mode?
I'm pretty sure it is the portrait in the lips mode and your model for when you're actually like running around the city.
Okay.
It doesn't. All this artwork is artwork. Like I don't think they redo all the cutscenes and stuff with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not sure though because I've never actually done it. If you'll recall, Krampus, when we first played through this, we made it through, then tried to forget this game existed.
Yeah, I remember.
So I've never actually done a second playthrough on this game.
I mean, this is just kind of a thing we threw together. Oh, God. God, no.
See, I said something, and now Twitch is acting up.
Ah, damn.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it. As long as it doesn't fully drop us, we should be alright.
Aha.
Hello.
Hello, shit.
Hey,
Howdy, howdy.
I am now conscious, and thus can join.
Right on. If you want to pop in the parsec, I'll get that set up.
I'm in it right now. Good. There we go.
Alright, should be all good now.
I didn't know you were here, Subaru.
So, we're most of the way through the Subaru chapter at this point. What you've missed so far, Subaru's gone back to being basically a gigantic bitch. Because she's realized she's not perfect, but is now debating whether or not it's worth it to change herself, according to Ratchet. In doing so, we fought her on top of the construction site in the Bay Area, where she had her fan and we had her Arcatana, and we lost that duel, so we had to take her place in the performance of Viva Harlem. But since the Little Lip Theater the performing troupe there is only women, we had to dress up as Peppermint, the new member of the review crew.
Fantastic.
Shinjiro, I need to talk.
Diana has also been trying her hand at being a bitch, but that's kind of a secondary thing.
Oh, and we also incredibly distressed Jiminy as soon as she realized that Shinjiro was Peppermint, because she's very upset that even Shinjiro is a prettier girl than she is.
Aw.
And I let that one stand. You could totally go and talk to her after that and make it better with her, but fuck that. It's funnier this way. And as I explained to the others, so this, like the portrait you're seeing here, that's Peppermint. One of the big reasons I was trying to get a completed playthrough before we started streaming this, even though I didn't manage to do it, is because the thing you can unlock is Shinjiro being in the Peppermint outfit the entire
Just the
time.
entire time.
Yeah, so it changes the portraits, and I believe it changes the portraits and the model for like when you're running around town. I think that's all it changes. I don't think it changes like cutscenes and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay.
And yes, as Jin says, the protagonist is really throwing his all into the peppermint persona.
We'll be going now.
Oh, and as part of the peppermint persona, we've learned that Rosita has 0 object permanence when it comes to people. When you put the wig on, she thinks you're a fake. When you take the wig off, she recognizes you as Jin. Literally,
You
if
do
you
it
put
repeatedly in front of
directly in front of her. Yeah. Rosita is a special kind of idiot.
The town's too bright. It covers up the stars at night. Do you not agree?
Oh, just imagine in 80 years, you're never gonna see the sun if you're not hiking into the middle of Bumblescum nowhere.
But the stars still exist, even if they're hidden from us.
Yes, you've mastered something Rosita still hasn't.
And literally like 2 minutes ago, Twitch started acting up. It's been fine most of the stream, but now we're starting to drop frames. So we'll see what happens here.
Just like the North Star, which gives us all guidance.
Best keep in line, Twitch. We're starting to go to Mixer again.
Your performance tonight. I won't say it was great, but it touched me. I
In all
watched
the
it
wrong
with my
places.
heart, not my eyes. I've never had this feeling after a play.
Please do as I cue.
She certainly had a mysterious allure.
Oh, we get the full deedly
Makes
dees
such
from
a
that.
Uh-huh.
pretty girl.
Excellent. That's kind of expected given Subaru, but...
But of course, the outer appearance is meaningless. What is truly essential is always invisible to the eye.
Yes, Jin, something surprising there.
You may go now. Your response is all I could have hoped for. No, thank you. I do not enjoy watching others eat.
Oh, we also met the villain for this chapter, who is quite possibly in the wrong visual novel.
Don't leave my mind.
He makes very lifelike statues of women. Interpret that how you will.
Why?
What else has this effect on me?
In random alleys where we heard women screaming from.
So unlike me.
Shin does not have the best powers of deduction.
Just so we're clear on this, if you ever see me stopping for a while, it's because we hit a frame dump section.
Yeah.
Ah,
It showed up in the stream,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, that was the worst one we had. That was the first time so far I've seen the kbps actually hit 0 on OBS.
Never.
Never. You pry this wig from my cold, dead fingers. Unless more people want to touch my hand, that's weird.
And as you may expect from a game made in Japan and also, you know, a game translated in the early 2000s, they were not terribly sensitive about the whole cross-dressing thing.
Nope.
Literally, Diana was disgusted with you and was like, oh, so that's what you're into, huh?
I still can't believe you won tickets to this.
well, in fairness, Diana.
I'm so lucky. I always win stuff like this. They're about to give the opening speech.
First of all,
Oh boy!
thank everyone for attending the Princess
I
Summit.
assume this is our villain.
This is Sugarubi, yes.
Whatever gave you that idea?
This event exists to celebrate all the strong, beautiful women of modern society.
Okay, it's the 1920s. He's talking like this. This is a trap.
Princesses! How exciting!
But the 7 princesses of heart, please stand up. No, just sit back down. Get your keyblade.
Scarlet Lee, the famous actress!
Women are the creators of life.
Look, as I've said, Jin, this is far from the weirdest thing Shin has had to do since he moved here.
And that is why I shall destroy you. Your power belongs to my lord!
What's going on? They all turned to stone! It's just like that article Subaru was reading about.
Is that April O'Neil?
Who?
No, that's a two.
Just generic.
That's not a one-piece yellow jumpsuit. The Channel 6 logo.
It's hard to tell considering it's made of stone at the moment.
The Star Division.
Well, very clearly has a belt and ruffles on the shirt. Yeah,
No, it's
also
also a
skirt.
dress.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was covered up by the text box.
Yeah.
I had to draw angry eyebrows on myself for my singular eye.
Is this really the wisest plan? Someone's bound to notice you've turned them into stone.
You've not been paying attention, have you? People in this town are idiots.
What of it? Secret plans are found out eventually anyway.
Fine, do as you wish. I just hope you're prepared for your own demise.
Oh, none of you ever
Still
died.
your tongue. Our lord may prefer you, but I will not tolerate your insults.
As I said, do as you wish. You don't need my blessing to kill humans. Remember, you're here to gather as much Numa as you can for our lord.
Don't lecture me. These filthy humans must be stopped, so that our lord may be reborn.
There we go.
Ah, the dramatic pause.
I'm gonna drop a save here. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing a drink.
Yep.
Right, so we should talk amongst ourselves.
That guy's really obsessed with his lord.
He is really obsessed with his lord.
Shows
He's
up in
also
practically
obsessed with
every other line he
maidenhood.
says. I missed the earlier part of this. Does he explain why he's so obsessed with turning women into stone? I get he's getting Numa out of this somehow, but
He just likes ladies Numa, and gets it by turning people into statues. This has not explained beyond that yet, but he did make a... The first time we hear his voice, he says that their sin is their maidenhood, so... He either hates women, or just hates their maidenhood. Hence why I think he's not from this visual novel. He's from some other hentai novel that the writer was making, and they just kind of transposed his character over.
whoops. Might as well leave it in. This game's on the Wii U. No one's gonna play it anyway.
It's the Wii. This was
Oh, the Wii.
Yeah,
the
this was the original Wii.
Yep.
Not even the Wii U.
This was like opening shovelware for the original Wii.
Yeah, reminder. If I recall correctly, this game originally came out in 2005.
Something like that.
So, yeah, considering the Wii's audience size, and yet it still didn't sell well.
Cool, I got back in my drink just in time for all the frames to drop.
Yeah.
There we go.
The original game came out in 2005. The translated version came out in March of 2010.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
can no longer overlook this. We could overlook it up until 100, but over 100? That's just excessive.
Yeah.
You would think the second that people started turning into statues, you'd look into it. Because, you know.
Just a man making very realistic stone statues, Vince. I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, that room looked pretty well lit.
No, he ran into it in an alley before, remember?
Oh, right, that.
And Chiron had even said that she had seen somebody carrying statues around her house.
Her name is just Karen.
Karen.
As is the name of the centaur she's named after. That CH sound is the same CH sound as in chaos.
Look, blame Titan Quest. They're the ones who put it in my head back when I was a wee child. A wee child of 18. Shut up!
So a wee man-child.
I don't want to talk about it.
All the same, I vote that we start calling it chaos just to piss off the British. More.
Called Enna Chaos.
Panuma.
Anytime now, Twitch. Thank you.
You mean these fights that we've never been able to handle ourselves?
Come on, Twitch. You don't even have to go that long. Almost done.
There we go.
Considering that portrait.
Sorry, we are very rapidly bouncing between like 3,000 and 0 kbps right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give it a minute here to try and unfuck itself. Come on. Alright. Notably, in like 20 minutes, we have gone from like under 4,000 frames dropped to almost 15,000.
Yep.
Time for a misunderstanding. Oh,
Not
not like
particularly.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how birthmarks work.
It is how
Well,
faded anime birthmarks work.
Especially since Diana has the same mark on her thigh. We saw it when Rosita set a scorpion trap earlier in the chapter. I'm not joking about that. She set a trap for Subaru that involved a live scorpion.
Oh, he didn't want to go if I'd look better in your dress.
No. Now is the point where we're actually, like, trying to actually get boosts on Subaru so she doesn't suck ass in the upcoming battle section.
Yeah. Mysteries.
Good, you're here. Everyone else has already changed for the mission.
Everyone, over here, please. This is kind of embarrassing. How do I look, Shin? I'm not really used to these kind of clothes.
Why are you wearing a shower curtain?
I was, why are
To
you wearing?
think that you could be into that, Diana.
Why are you wearing a headband?
Keep her hair out of her eyes.
Hey, Shins. Am I cute too?
No.
Oh, Sheens.
Well, in fairness, it's actually a standard-ish dress.
Yeah?
She doesn't look like she's training to be the Ice Witch of the North like Diana is.
What do you say, Shin? How's it feel to see a real woman around here? Yeah, you know a knockout when you see one, huh? All right, Shin, your turn. Only women are allowed into the Princess Summit. You know what that means.
Right. I have the power! Wait, okay, no, not She-Ra. Got it.
Correct. We'll all head out once you've changed.
International water. That means he has diplomatic immunity.
I'm fairly certain he doesn't care.
Should we reveal ourselves to other people? Seems like a bad idea.
I'm gonna assume all these statues are enemies.
No, if I'm remembering correctly, they're more annoying than that.
I would love it if that were the case, Jin. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they kind of dropped the peppermint thing after this chapter.
The game is designed to be very episodic, so
Yeah. That's a lie, and your tongue's gonna fall out of your mouth. The stone statues have less rocks in their head than you do.
Are you doing this on purpose?
No, you're
No,
supposed
you're
to take
supposed
a
to
picture
be looking
of
for
Cherry
Cherry and
and-
Henri.
Yeah. This is a chance if you want to get some bonus points with the girls, but you're supposed to be doing this.
Couldn't you have just used your normal eyes for this?
No, that was the camera.
No. We also get the full deedly-dees from Subaru for,
Actually finding Cherry and Henri.
yeah, for actually doing our job and not messing around in the basically stone morgue here.
So all we need to do is steam them and they'll be back to normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, statues!
Passing silent judgment.
Jin, stop trying to transform into a magical girl.
Well, we do have our own, you know, dynamo reactor of Numa, who up until now was more obsessed with birds than people. But no, I guess Subaru and us have this.
Love, Taioken!
Okay, the indifference Taioken is not a thing.
Am I?
Cool, we saved Cherry and Henri. Fuck the other 80 women stuck here as statues, I guess.
They're
Yep, off they
NPCs,
go.
they don't have portraits. We'll go find the one other woman who had a portrait, save her, put her in the review, replace Rosita with her.
Okay,
I
it
don't
took
have
two.
legs! You're
It
still
took
better
two-
than Rosita.
In fairness, it took two of them combined to, you know, cure two people. I think this is going to take them a while. And they probably have more pressing business.
I don't see Diana doing anything.
Diana never does it.
Diana is
Never
busy
see Diana doing
shoveling,
anything.
like, veggie platters into her dress.
Glad I did it.
Can't let the food go to waste, Mother Earth and all that.
You really changed, Subaru.
Just got a trash
I
bag.
can't believe you were willing to do that.
You did the bare minimum necessary to help another human being. We are immensely surprised at this.
Shit, not the time to be patronizing.
Now she's laughing. I've never heard you laugh so loud.
At least when it wasn't mocking and condescending when one of us literally broke a leg.
Laughed. Well, well.
You saved us? Oh, thank you! Here, let me give you a kiss. Thanks a bunch, everyone. I seriously thought we were dead meat.
Well, no, you were dead stone. Cold, lifeless dead stone. But
We need to
not
go
meat.
and find a way to move 'em.
Bravo!
Look at you, the heroes of the day. What good little souls you have.
I see what you did there. Ironic, considering my headband.
What, you mean my name? That would be Tsugarubi. Ecstatic to meet you all.
Never use that word again, please.
But I would be an
What, Tsugarubi?
host if I
No,
didn't
Ecstatic.
stay a while.
Stay a while. And die.
Feel free to take a rest. And leave your Numa with me.
Numa check at the front door. I'm very strict about this. Guns are okay. This is America, after all. But not Numa.
Never pause for
Sorry,
dramatic effect.
your ship has sailed. There's no land beneath our feet now.
There wasn't land beneath our feet before.
It's
This is
just
tile.
you and me. New York
Ships don't go on
combat
land,
review.
like, period. That's not how they work.
I mean, also,
Uh-huh.
strictly speaking, technically there's always land beneath our feet. It's just a matter of how far beneath we're talking.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not a boatman, sir.
Yes, it's just you, me,
You
and
know
Sweet
who
George
we
the
are.
Fracture.
Of course.
How could you know the identities of the New York Combat Review?
Now, if you don't
They keep it really, really
I'll
secret.
be taking your Numa.
Also, I've been trying my hardest not to make a Numa joke, Jinner. You're welcome to that one.
Ah, you turn the screen white.
And ate all of our frames. Any second here.
I'll go out and turn the hand crank for the internet. Have to pump our own frames from the well.
Okay, I think we're good again.
Okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to last long, it's just to last until we finish this combat. We're fine otherwise.
You're right. Everyone, out on the deck!
I assume it's a two-part combat.
I don't actually remember the fight against Sugarubi all that well. I did not make it back through this chapter on my replay recently, so the only memories I have are from the original playthrough, which was quite literally close to 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Ah.
Back when this first came
You
out in
can't
America.
get away. I will have your souls.
He really wants our shoes.
What?
We have a Zeppelin.
Hey, Shin! I figured you could use a lift. Climb on up.
Why don't we just bring this thing to begin with?
Because we're dumb.
So initially we weren't aware that he had already turned all the women to statues, so we were actually planning to infiltrate the party and try and get everyone out of there. It wasn't until we arrived that we found out that everyone had already been changed. It does actually make sense. It's dumb, but it makes sense.
Oh god.
For some
God,
weird
I
reason,
wish
that
that-
was especially loud.
No, it's always that one that is audio balanced for some reason to be eardrum shatteringly loud.
Jeez.
Listen, Jin, it's a well-known fact that pervert demons can't look up.
Also, that ship is exceedingly stealthy. Just like the catapult they launch out of.
So literally everybody but Subaru is highly motivated.
She's fairly motivated.
Alright, combat section. I quite literally do not remember this combat at all, so...
Oh boy, and a bunch of guys walking around with sledgehammers.
So selfie.
That's especially funny to me.
Okay, so we can't let them walk off with all the statues.
So we're going to get into a firefight full of explosions in this hall in order to protect the delicate statues of women.
Yes.
Any of them are taken by the enemy robots. Wonderful.
Mission physical.
Well, at least they're not HP sponges.
Nope.
Well, also, we're getting to the point in the game where...
Our stats are boosted enough that Taiga is actually pretty beastly.
Yeah.
Enemy
Yep, that was overkill.
You can't just keep calling Uno, Rosita. You actually have to have one card left.
Actually, she just only knows how to count to one.
I'm working on it, Henri. Jesus. Piss off.
All of a sudden, this mission's coming back to me in all the worst ways.
Well, at least they don't hit for anything.
Yeah.
Now remember, they've got good defense because everybody's highly motivated. And we're in the defensive strategy to begin with, which just reduces defense. Or reduces damage.
mean, fortunately, it costs them a million points to actually move while they're carrying the statues. So,
Yeah.
Synchronized move! Yes!
Oh, nice. We got one of the ones with the statue.
yep.
Ooh, I did not do a bad chunk of damage either.
Nope.
Shin,
Shin, please lead us to victory. You know, if you're actually capable of it. That's kind of in doubt right now.
Diana has taken every opportunity to dunk on us this chapter. For no reason that we can discern. It's just kind of backhanded compliments the whole time.
that
Where'd the statue go?
That's right there.
Okay, good. Oh, he's about to...
Okay, now push the statue away and Hawkins movement continues.
Those are enemy generators. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they also have a pile of health.
Yep. It's fine though.
Yep.
Yeah. Do your work.
Hammers, hammers, blah 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 hammers. Blah 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 hammers. Hammers, hammers, Diana Bird's hammers. Come on down to Diana Bird's hammers and grab yourself a hammer or a bird.
Yeah, we're not
My
doing
name's-
too bad in this one, Jin. Like, it's honestly mostly just kind of a pain in the butt. It's not really
Yeah.
super hard.
The big thing is they kind of shock you with how close the exit is to the two guys in the back. But then you realize that they run super slow, and as long as you're just bolting for the guys holding the statues, you should be fine. It's just kind of a lot to take in at once.
Yeah,
Okay,
like,
they-
if that guy, for instance, had one more turn, he would be able to make it to the exit with that statue. Except he doesn't have one more turn, because he's gonna die.
Yep. Don't meddle in my affairs.
Shin,
Oh, didn't mean to hit the attack button there. It's fine. Should still be okay. Wow. If only there were a whole big group of enemies all clumped up together for somebody with an AoE attack to do some serious damage to them.
And one more time.
synchronized move! Yes!
You kept.
Wish.
I don't know, for some reason the band stage right there is reminding me of the fight in Stranglehold.
Oh
where you have
god.
fight the room full of people and keep the band alive, because if the band dies, you lose for some reason.
I gotta have music. It's a John Woo film.
Taking this back.
In case you were wondering, this is not me fucking around. This is how you actually have to move these statues.
Yep.
So, even if you go nowhere, you can just push the statue, whatever your movement range is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the go now is to just kill the monster spawners.
Kinda.
Basically.
Although, as noted, they have a ton of health.
Of course they do.
Should also be noted, this is great because the movement in this game is real precise and well designed.
So at least use the analog stick.
It does poorly.
Lovely. Alright, now I get the third statue there so they can push all three at the same time.
No, the third statue is there.
No, I mean in a row.
Ah.
It barely likes moving two at a time. It pretty much stops dead if you try and do all three, honestly.
Oh, now you jump up on the table?
Oh no, they'll jump up on the table. It's just
Also,
not
that's a
actually
table that can
helpful.
hold a Kobu weight? That's a damn good table. Take that table. The hell with the statues.
We need the statues. They make great fountains. We might also have to turn them back into humans. I'm not sure what the rules are on this.
Pretty sure we don't actually need to push the statues around. It's not like we're gonna get one to get away with it.
Huh?
Like, do we really need to push the statues around? It's not like we're gonna grab one and get away with it.
Well, yes, but our actual goal is to get all the statues out.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think killing the monsters actually, even if you kill all the monsters, actually wins you the scenario. You
No, our
have to
goal
do
our
this.
goal is to get the statues out so the Ahab can pick them up.
God, why?
Because this game hates you for trying
Yeah,
to play
Sakura
it.
Wars.
They thought this was well designed.
I thought this was just cheeky glitchy, not the actual fucking mechanic.
No,
No, you are supposed to push these out the door.
this is absolutely the actual mechanic.
Well, the mirror is that health bar not really indicative of how much health it actually has.
Yes and no, it is. It's just not a. It's not a linear health bar. I guess is the best way to explain it.
It's a hyperbolic health bar.
Shin.
And a couple more slaps for good measure.
Now to shoot things. Well, looks like we're dead.
Yep. Got to whip. Whip it good.
Good.
He's trying to steal art.
The controls for this are just truly god-awful. Like, I may have mentioned this before, literally to rotate the camera, I have to hold down B and use the same stick that's for movement. Like, the controls were not well designed in this game at all.
Diana, we've been over this. Stop apologizing to the bad guys.
Is this...
You're right, this is tedious. Lamp shading it doesn't help.
Sink!
At least you're nearly done.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, we managed to save 3 people. Now do it 77 more times.
It is incredibly aggravating, Jen, because as noted, the movement controls in this game are not precise, like, at all.
You'd figure they would make you pick them up like the enemies have to do, but
Nope. That would require additional programming and animation. We don't have a budget for that.
Uh,
what's going on? That person who turns women into stone is turning us into stone. Who could have guessed?
see, this is why I wanted to put a mirror polish on all the giant robots.
Wouldn't work, that was Steam. Mirrors don't reflect steam, Vince.
Are you actually controlling this?
No.
Okay.
The bridge is this way. Let's go!
I'll smash this ship into the heart of New York. I'll destroy the entire city!
Are you going to make the ship fly?
And you think we'll just stand by and
No,
let
he's just gonna run it up Wall Street like they did with Arsenal gear.
True.
You? What are you doing here?
We walked here from the ballroom?
For a strategist, you're quite foolish. It was obvious to me you would come here. Aren't you supposed to be able to predict our every move?
I
No?
don't think he said
Where is this
anything like
coming
that.
from?
I have no idea.
Quiet! I no longer need your Numa. So instead, I'll just incinerate you!
Why do we get rid of our
More
mechs?
than I imagined.
Because they
Feeding
can't
us
fit
these
on the
girls'
bridge?
souls?
I'm more surprised they fit in the dining hall.
Doesn't think we can
Very
defeat
big
this
dining hall.
monster with a frontal assault. We need a decoy. I'll distract him while you find a way to bring him down. Shinjiro, no matter what happens to me, just focus on destroying him.
Foolish human.
Subaru, no!
Grand Cross!
The time has come for me to turn you to dust.
I'm counting on you. You better not let me down.
Die, monster! Your kind does not belong in this world.
That's it. Focus on your mission.
I'll roast you both! This is the end of the line!
No, it isn't. You don't have the budget for that.
Tribute? You steal women's pneuma and make them your stones.
You're pathetic.
Wow, the same can be said of any religion.
What?
Said I won't lose to you. You deaf as well as blind?
Subaru knows.
How are you able to speak? Shut up!
Shinjiro's burning soul gives him the power to resist the flames of evil.
Wow, we just went full on anime here, huh?
Yep.
Subaru knew she stood no chance against you herself.
Well, more so.
She knew that Shinjiro's fiery spirit was our only hope. Becoming a decoy, Subaru entrusted her life to him. It was the only logical strategy.
You gave yourself up to me on purpose. But that's...
Stupid! So stupid! It's even stupider that it worked!
And the only reason I'm talking to you now is so you don't see what Shinjiro's about to do.
You can't! Oh, damn it!
Just gives him a wedgie.
So he was about to swing his sword and miss you.
This was all part of my plan. Yeah, but
I'm just assuming that he actually tied his shoelaces together.
I had to prove that I'd changed, if only in a minuscule way. But I've seen it. I can accept the person I have become. Seeing you grow has helped me become a better person. I can't say when it happened. But maybe I started to change the moment I met you. Shinjiro, you've become the most important person in my life.
You're almost as important as, I don't know, a sandwich.
This isn't over yet! Come, my robot servant! Bathe these rebellious humans in the flame of purification!
Huh. Sakura was a redemptionist. Who knew?
Let's go, Shinjiro. He's injured and desperate. We can't let him get away.
Glad to see the person who specializes in fire decide to get into a battle on top of, you know, a body of water.
This is N10. This is Sugarubi's giant robot.
Yet another flying battle.
Yep. The vast majority of the boss battles in this game are actually in jet mode, which is kind of annoying, but...
What type of 5 minutes are we talking about?
Again, I don't actually remember this fight. I think it's 5 turns.
Supposed to destroy that?
Yeah.
All right, it's just the two of them.
Yep.
Change it up! Raging Tiger! Let's go! Take this! Mad Tiger's breath!
That's what I've been doing.
You have 5 minutes, otherwise known as its health.
Yeah, apparently.
On the other side.
Maybe. I legitimately don't know what the game is actually looking for me to do here. Like I said, I do not actually remember this fight, like, at all. Oh, no, it just has a magic pixel.
Yeah.
Ah, wonderful.
Triumphant music, we're good.
Well, that was...
Woo. Granted, the boss fight's not over.
No, but...
Aaron, Rosita, Diana, they're all gone!
We cared about one of them!
well, like 1.5.
What can two miserable bugs like you do? Just die already!
I'm sorry, everyone.
We have reached maximum cliche. Please buckle your seatbelts. We will be experiencing completely expected turbulence. Turbulence anyone could have seen coming from a mile away.
Don't start the party without us!
Rosita's back, and better than ever.
Couldn't be much worse.
Are you guys okay? Here, let me help.
Only thanks to you. Thanks for saving us.
Why didn't you tell us you were safe? I thought you were all dead!
What? Was the great Subaru worried about us?
Yes! I couldn't stand the thought of you guys being turned into stone forever!
I need people around me to make me look better.
Really? That's kind of surprising.
So what? So I care.
No, it's good. I like you better this way.
Me too.
Nobody cares, Rosita.
Why did we give her a calm?
So I guess we're all friends again.
I mean, we initially put in one of those Fisher-Price phones, but she somehow figured that out. I'm not sure.
Now,
Yeah.
see, the comm in the system works much the same way as the voice translator in the Bontakun suit for Mofo. It has to be on for the system to work.
Yeah.
That's true.
I just assumed she actually just made the Fisher-Price phone work like a normal comm.
Well, she's Rosita, she's not Ed.
Everything's powered by magical steam. I couldn't believe anything at this point.
Fair enough.
There's no reason to just blurt that stuff out.
How the hell can I lose to these mindless creatures? I must
Look, only
stand
Rosita is
my
mindless. We were just supposed to
All
resent
that
that.
matters is the result. Victory is but a process of choices.
Man, his character is all over the place.
Yeah.
I liked him better when he was just a weird pervert blind man. At least then he had, vision.
Ironically. Vision of making this into a hentai. That's not how spirals work. There's clearly space for you to fly in between.
The head is the heel. Got it.
So shoot it in the face.
Yes, but in order to get to the face, we have to advance up the spiral. Because reasons.
Because we want a fixed distance.
Great.
What?
You're probably pretty highly motivated by now. Get you up here.
In this mode, isn't everyone basically identical?
The only difference is the actual amount of points they have, the actual movement points. And technically, their actual attack stats are still different based on their motivation. So the damage they do is slightly different. It's just the moves are all the same, effectively.
Considering this is some unholy hybrid at the moment between, flying game and strategy RPG.
You cannot. Souls become my sacrifice. Heaven's demon. Sapphire flame.
That's Violet.
Was it you who protected me?
Burn in hell.
Well, at least you stopped being an ass about it.
Yep.
Birds!
Steam unit.
Yeah, the steam unit heals it.
Yep, that's why we're taking it out.
I love he just continually sounds surprised at things. I'm like, what?
What?
Enemy
What?
defeat.
The enemy has
Huh?
guns? My... They're not just gonna sit here and die?
The humans have developed projectile weaponry.
What?
Ah, a whaling gun. Omen.
What?
Annihilation.
So as usual, I'm going to approach this by trying to just kind of take
Rip all
out
these
one bit
off.
at a time. Maybe we can reach his head by going through here. We're already at his head, dude. Like, where have you been looking?
What?
Yep, that's an HP sponge.
Yep.
What?
I mean, the bosses pretty much always are.
Yeah,
Tiny.
it makes sense. Otherwise, you would just ignore the body parts and break the
Yeah.
head.
You cannot.
Yeah. Seen it.
Violet flames. You only know they're violet because we told you. Shut up.
This might be sorry.
Now to get somewhere you can actually shoot something.
What?
Rosita eats way too much before the flight section, vomits in her cockpit, and just goes everywhere.
Come on, come on! Woohoo!
What?
This is the first time we've actually seen Rosita's jet super move.
You haven't.
Jet
I hate it.
Just attach a
She attaches one of the regular guns from her Koku to the ship and fires two
Giant Niccolo bullets.
Niccolo bullets.
Tiny creatures.
So you're saying is this the best move?
Kinda. Actually.
What?
Let me!
What?
There we go.
Yep.
Yep.
My axe hands were useless. Ah!
It's annoying because you're in flight mode, but the battle itself is a joke, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed it more if she just pulled out a Glock and shot it.
Was I the one?
Yeah, she just opens the cockpit and starts firing her regular guns, and that just does more damage.
Yes. Yes, you were lacking in purity. Purity is one of the last words I would use to describe you, Suganobi.
No, what was so impure about it?
I'll be back in the next Valkyrie visual novel.
had no such fears. As I told you, I had complete faith in you.
Eventually.
You are our North Star, giving us guidance and direction. And the North Star is good for more than just that. It shines brightly and gives lost wanderers a sense of protection, just like you.
Wow, you sure are gushing, Subaru. What happened while we were all statues?
We drew on you.
That's between me and Shinjiro, right?
What? Not fair. You can't keep secrets like that.
Whatever you say,
Fine.
gang leader.
You did save us, so I'll let it go. Just
Gang leader,
this once.
biker woman, bar graduate.
Hey, everyone! It's that special time again!
Well, we know she passed the ball.
Victory pose! Go away, Dokorobo!
Oh, yeah.
I'm haunting you!
Would you like to?
Sure. Everyone ready? Victory pose!
Oh no, someone's trying to attract Vince McMahon.
How is that a victory pose, not just people harassing Super?
Sounds like a victory to me. Dearest mother, I'm not going to tell you about the peppermint thing. Please don't ask.
Viva Harlem! Cast a spell and do whatever you want. That's Harlem, you dig?
Harlem has wizards? Yes!
Sad or happy, live the dream and float through the city!
Astral projection, right.
Viva Harlem! Smiles are songs, hearts are harmony. The city creates the music.
Classes in bar.
Viva Harlem! This is where we call home, where I can be honest with myself. City where my heart sleeps, where my soul lays its head. Yes, Viva Harlem!
Tone it down a little bit there, Subaru.
We want peppermint back!
Boo! Give
Where's
us
the
peppermint.
basic one? One of your actresses shot me and I want compensation.
They were even yelling for peppermint at the curtain call.
That was fun! Let's do it again, Sheens! Save the last dance for me, would you, Shin?
No.
But I wonder why Subaru isn't here yet. She's never this late.
I'm bored! Karen, give me the paper. It's crossword time!
Oh yes, also,
Okay.
Rosita has a thing for
Sure
doing
do love those
crosswords to
puzzles.
try and learn more words.
Sure,
It's
why not?
fun! Okay, a 10-letter word. The clue is 1 full year. Starts with an R.
The answer should be obvious. It's a revolution.
Hey, who's that?
Put the peppermint wig on her. Peppermint, you're here!
Why are you all dressed up? Now, how
Specific
am I
wig
Just kept one of the
base.
girls as a stone statue, put the peppermint wig on her.
This is a party,
Rosita's
correct?
been standing in the corner talking to that statue for the last 2 days.
At parties.
She's been trying to feed it beans.
Besides, this party's for you and Shin.
What are you doing, Shinjiro? Aren't you going to escort me? Why, thank you. You're definitely a new person, Subaru. You seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, we traded in the old Subaru for a new one.
I realize that
The
everyone
trading
is
value was
all
atrocious.
the time. Revolution is happening all around us, and I am no exception. So
Everything is
this
spinning.
is my revolution.
Get the guillotines!
Let them eat Numa. Oh yes, the next time.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the game.
Like this all on my own.
Is that faint praise or is this actually good?
Next
Uh,
episode, Jiminy the
Okay,
Twin.
how much have you been enjoying
Maybe
the
episode
stupid
back to
parts of this game?
Texas. Bang!
Well, you know.
Tops.
Because this right here is the dumbest part of the game in all the best ways.
Pretty
Maybe the
much.
tale of Jiminy and that other person who certainly can't be Jiminy.
It's not. It's her sister.
It's complicated, but Bograt's actually correct. That's not Jiminy.
That is, in fact, her sister. So thank you all for joining us for another Saturday afternoon Sakura Wars. We'll be back tomorrow around 2 p.m. Pacific with some more Super Robot Wars tea. Maybe 2 p.m. Pacific. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out because it is Mother's Day. I don't know what people's schedules are like. But we'll be back sometime tomorrow with some more Super Robot Wars tea. So keep an eye out for those announcements in the Discords. And then we'll be back on Tuesday around 7 p.m. Pacific with another Tuesday night Sound Goblin stream. And we'll be back next Saturday with the Gemini chapter of Sakura Wars So Long My Love. So I want to thank you all again for joining us, despite Twitch's stupid issues, which is dropping frames again as we speak. Jin, as far as the chat goes, I got to take care of some stuff. Just, wrap up here. I'll be available to chat probably about half an hour or so if you want to look for me in the Discord there or whatever. Other than that, everybody have a great day. Hope to see you again tomorrow.
Yep. Bye.
So long, everyone.